In the quiet hills of Meru in 1991, a tragedy unfolded inside a girls' boarding school. A tragedy so shocking that it forced an entire nation to confront violence, gender attitudes, and school safety. This is the story of St. Kizito tragedy, one of the darkest nights in Kenya's education history. St. Kizito Mixed Secondary School was a Catholic school in Meru district. Like many Kenyan schools, it was meant to be a place of discipline, education, and safety. The school hosted both boys and girls, a relatively common setup at the time. Students lived in separate dormitories, but behind calm routine, tension had been growing. On July 12, 1991, the school held an inter-school drama festival. Students were excited and exhausted after the event. Later that evening, a dispute broke out between the boys and the girls. Reports suggested it started over access to school's facilities and disagreements during the drama festival. Arguments escalated, insults were exchanged, anger simmered. Teachers reportedly tried to calm the situation, but no one expected what would happen next. In the early hours of July 13th, while the girls slept in their dormitory, a group of male students forced their way in. What followed was chaos and terror. Girls tried to escape through the windows and doors. Many were trapped inside. By morning, 19 girls were dead, 71 had been sexually assaulted, and dozens were injured while trying to escape. Kenya woke up to a nightmare. Parents rushed to hospitals. Families searched for their daughters. The nation was in shock. As investigations began, a statement from the school head teacher ignited outrage across Kenya. He reportedly said, "The boys never meant to kill the girls. They just wanted to rape." The whole country demanded answers. And when I say the whole country, I mean the whole country. How could such violence happen in a school? Why were warning signs ignored? Were the students adequately supervised? The government launched investigations. Several students were arrested and charged. The school was closed, and Kenya began a painful national conversation about school safety, gender violence, and responsibility in boarding schools. The St. Kizito tragedy became a turning point. It forced Kenya to confront toxic masculinity in schools, poor dormitory supervision, the silence around sexual violence. Policies around school safety and gender awareness began to change. But for the families who lost their daughters, the pain was never ending. And now, more than 30 years later, St. Kizito tragedy remains one of Kenya's most painful memories. It is a reminder that schools must be places of safety, not fear, and that tragedies should never be forgotten, because remembering is how nations learn and how lives are protected. And the video is over, so let me thank everybody for a sub, a comment, a share, or even watching. Flowers for you. Kindly subscribe if you've not, and catch you in the next one. See ya.